suicide, assisted by my fickle friend. I'll finally lose my life. A substance suicide. The only time with no regrets is letting myself die. Is letting myself die.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is W.T.F. Nation Radio.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
Functional Veteran Center of Excellence. Somebody said I should do that like Palpatine. Broadcasting from the Republic will be reorganized. No, sorry. Wrong movie. Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence. This is U.S. Army W.T.F. Moments Sergeant's Time on W.T.F. Nation Radio. Oh, man. On this 7 August, in the year of our What Is Going On dumpster fire, riding in the shotgun, of course, in the gunner seat, I got the Spanky.
Hey, y'all, that's me.
Man.
Right here on the surface of the sun.
No, man, yeah, I heard it's hot across the country though. It's not just in the things of called Colleen's, right? It's freaking balls hot everywhere. I was just traveling around and I opened up to get out the airport and get out and get picked up at the airport. And I'm like, it's hot. Go to another spot, it's hot. Go out to the West Coast, what's going on? It's hot. Y'all like, what the hell's going on? So. Anyways,
I know, as long as I'm in some water, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly that. Drink some water. Make sure you're drinking some water or wade in water. Yeah.
Yes, as long as I'm in the water, it's good.
Yeah. Welcome to Sergeant's Time.
Keep pulling me out of the water and make me do adult things, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
So, all right. Well, just
it is August 7th. We're already 7th. A weekend.
Yeah, we're already here. And, yeah, 107 in San Antonio. Everyone's like now giving me their weather reports.
What are we, the fucking weatherman's now?
Did I just play that?
Sorry. I know. Didn't we? I know. Like I said, we were like during those intros. I'm busy. I'm like running around, make sure I got my shit together.
Yeah.
Like
we have the most baller intros, and the intros are kind of like loading screens. Consider it like that.
Yes.
You guys making it sound like playing a fucking whole movie. We can play a movie if you want. But
and you guys actually sound like you're really standing in formation waiting for us to come too, like in the 107-degree weather. Yeah. You know, you don't have to do that, right? I'm just kidding. When I say y'all have to like do police call and shit while we're waiting on ice, I really am kidding. You don't have to. You do have to get me snacks.
Right, exactly.
Yes, you do have to feed me.
Yeah. Deep. Okay. Let's get down to business. Okay, so you guys don't know. Okay. You guys have been sleeping under a rock. It's like waiting for Microsoft Edge to work. Yeah. If you guys have been sleeping underneath a rock or hiding or just avoid the news, there was an active shooter incident that happened yesterday, and it ended pretty quick. And it ended up real quick. As a matter of fact, I will say shout out to the soldiers that went and stopped this event from getting worse. I mean, there were soldiers shot, of course, but holy crap! The fact that this immediately came, it hit the sequence of events for us is that it hit us. I mean, we just started getting tracked. Just hey, there's an active shooter on post. Hey, there's an active shooter on post. Hey, there's an active shooter on post. Hey, there's an active. And if the most, what we do is we call, we talk to authorities. We're like, hey, is there really a fucking active shooter on blah, blah, blah. Authorities reached out and said, yeah, there is an active shooter. You might want to, do your standard active shooter alerts, which we do. We do that with, we just to double check with authorities. So that way it is exactly what it is, because there's been times where people get mad at us because we report a security alert and nothing happened. Why'd you guys report it? No, and that's not.
I mean, it's sometimes better to be safe than sorry, but you all know that you have heard that there's been active shooters when there really wasn't,
Right, and then sometimes what we'll do is we'll verify. Like for instance, there was a supposed event security. I'll just say a supposed security event at another installation, and it turned out to be soldiers unloading dummy weapons for drill and ceremony.
Yes. Right.
And so that got a little. That was going on as well in the inbox while this, what is this? Oh, who's this dude right here? Fort Hood wish they had this kind of reporting back in the day. Yeah, you ain't lying, Steven. Yeah, as a matter of fact, back in the day, the media even had some outcry about us posting those alerts.
Oh, yeah. Because, I've been a hood a time or two, for a time or two. I've been here a time or two for a time or two.
Yeah.
So, And
who's this dude? David Thompson. Hello, I'm here. My name is General David Thompson, a Space Force Army looking for someone who is ready to be in a relationship.
oh, there it is. Finally. Thank you, David. I've been waiting for someone to come sweep me off my feet live on air so I can stop doing this. How much money are we talking about?
No, come on. He is General. He is Space Force Army. What are you talking about?
I don't know, David D. Hey, hit me up in my DMs.
What's up?
I'll send you a bill.
Yeah, yeah, we'll get an invoice. Depends on what you want. So, so immediately, and of course, this is all through pressers, and this was all through media reports, is that multiple soldiers immediately and without hesitation tackled the soldier who had shot 5 others. The base commander said on Wednesday, ending the largest mass shooting at a military base since 2019. Left 5 soldiers wounded but a stable condition and expected to recover. Brigadier General John Lubas. Lubas. I don't. Lubas. I don't want to mispronounce your name, sir. So I'll just say the commanding general, the commander of 3rd Infantry Division, said in a press conference. The injured soldiers were treated on scene by emergency medical personnel, then evacuated to Wynn Army Community Hospital. 3 of the soldiers shot required surgery. And there's more. There's going to be more information coming out. Base officials said the alleged shooter was Sergeant Cornelius Bradford. Matter of fact, let me show you this guy's face. And man, we got a lot of shit just because we posted just the article. I'm like, why are you guys getting mad at us? We didn't do it. We didn't do this shit. So, this was the individual that shot his teammates. Now, of course, I being the fact that Spanky is a survivor of the Fort Hood massacre, I kind of think that active shooters. I mean, the fact that we got one alive without him, you know what I mean? He was captured alive. Most active shooters do not commit, and then they're rarely caught. They're rarely
Right.
caught. They're usually in their own lives, or they're fucking or they're shot by law enforcement.
Right. I don't. Has there? Somebody?
I'm trying to remember who has not. Soldiers got knocked down. Knocked down the active shooter have already got medals for it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, Josiah.
Yeah. Yes. I'm really trying to think of any of these other active shooter situations, at least in the last 20 years ish.
Yeah. I'm just trying.
Well, I mean, I know obviously Hassan.
Right.
I mean, he's not dead, but
yeah, he's
shot.
Yeah, see, that's
times.
the thing.
Yeah.
We emotionally, I was a little, I was emotional about it, and I just said that all active shooters should be like, once they're identified and all that stuff and treated, they should just be on scene right there. Bam, boom, punishment hand.
But then again, I don't agree, because again, it just depends on their ideology. Because Hassan's case, to me, it is more of a punishment for him to be locked up in a cage the rest of his life. Because of his beliefs, if he was put to death, he would consider himself a martyr.
Right.
But that's just my opinion.
Right. No. I'm just more. Everyone said I was being in other circles. They were saying I was being too totalitarian. It's almost like you got to give them due process and blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, if somebody is like attempting to shoot your teammates and you subdue them, and you got, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't feel sorry for active shooters. I don't. I really don't. Now, here's the thing. Everyone started playing the behavioral health. He was bullied, or he needed some help, blah, blah, blah. I know plenty of people who've been bullied. I know plenty of people who have sought behavioral health. That does not give you an excuse at all to shoot up your teammates.
No. I mean, it's not an excuse at all. I can see people being bullied to the extent where they reach their breaking point.
Right.
But again, these are adults. These are not kids, teenagers. These are like frontal lobe is fully formed.
Yeah.
So no, I don't see the reason or the excuse if there are other ways to handle this as an adult.
Right.
Like,
No, there should be.
Get help.
Yeah.
Get help. make complaints if the bullying is that fucking bad. I'm sorry, or just go out and kick somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Like,
And hit the hit the mat, because a lot of you see this a lot on. We even posted. Everyone's saying he had a beef with somebody within the section. Okay, well, what's the beef? What's whatever? There was also business ID. You're flirting with everybody now. You can get blocked. I'm sorry.
I mean, well, I got the general already. Business ID from Thailand needs, she's looking for love in all the wrong places, because these are soldiers around here. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's the red flag in itself. So, y'all know I love you.
Everyone was saying specifically he had a DUI charge as well. But again, everyone.
So in other words, his career was already over.
Well, everyone was. I'm just saying. I don't look, man. Do I have beef with people? And you know me. There's some people that I don't want them to. I'm not going to go out and exercise that. I'm not going to go out and do that. No. I'm not going to go and whatever. Even individuals that have had serious that wanted to see me burn. I've not had. I mean, do I laugh or something like that if they go through any misfortune or something like that because they were trying to dick me over? No. But never what I thought. I've never has crossed my mind to take someone's life or attempt to take lives just because of whatever. And also, if we want to play on there's got to be some self-responsibility in this as well. That's the thing about the behavioral health program that a lot of people don't like to talk about. They like to go, hey, look, there's also some personal responsibility that you have to have. If there is a process for you to go through for behavioral health and they tell you that you have to do this, you have to do whatever, then you have to do it. And also, I kind of blame the behavioral health system too. When you have to get, like, for instance, like a sleep study or a consult, and here it is, it's August, and you don't get it until the beginning of November or we don't have any providers. Again,
I mean, there's a lot of stuff on a lot of sides, but again, if you are that bad off that you are having these kind of thoughts, that is what the ER is for.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, if it is that bad that you think you're at that breaking point or that you're going to hurt yourself or someone else, go to the ER.
Yeah.
Go to the ER. Go to the ER.
Pip
says, I know there's a lack of providers.
Pip says, throw hands, don't bring a gun, pussy. So that's what that's again, we're still digging into that situation and all of what this guy's background was. So, and that almost immediately, like literally, like legit freaking today, soldiers talk shit to each other, stop being a weakling and take it like a man. Can't be in if you can't take a good roast. We always took it out in the yeah, exactly. Combat. That's why we posted combatives on the main page, and people got mad because of that we posted. Like, you shouldn't be posting soldiers slapping each other around. I'm like, okay, look, there's a point where it's not safe out there for you if you're that sensitive on the internet. You know what I mean? So that's a good question. That's a good.
Well, me and TZ have done combatives against each other. I mean, like, when we first met, I'm like it was fun. Yeah. Like, a little sorry because, again, I was like barely knew her. Took out a little bit too much frustration. She can thank me for a part of her monthly check every month. But again, it was just sorry. But again, it probably should do more of it.
Yeah.
Just trying to hurt your feelings.
I'm just saying. And of course, how do I say this? You have your own. You have like you like to say, Spanky. You have adulting.
Yes.
You have responsibilities. You have. You. I'm sorry, man. You just ain't gonna give me no excuse.
And Stephen, you're right though. He's saying things like being arrested, wife cheating, army isolation can bring people to do crazy shit. You're absolutely correct. They can, but again, that is where that personal responsibility comes in. You're really to that point where you're like gonna snap.
Right.
You're gonna have to take responsibility for the consequences of doing that crazy shit. So go to the fucking ER.
Yeah.
Like,
there you go. Hey, what's up, Dave? Dave said, whatever, Ken's a pussy. I was told I was also very soft eating when it comes to a banana, because there's a guy that's eating a banana in Starbucks, and he's eating with a spoon.
I don't know what we're.
Yeah, sorry.
Good,
We
go on,
have
eating
some
bananas
friends.
and pussy now.
I have
We're
friends.
eating-
I have friends that are breaking balls with me in the chats, and I know them because
I
we know
catch
each other.
it now.
We break balls. We forget
Yeah.
that all chains of command are not the same. That's right. All
That's also true.
chains of command are not the same. But if you don't bring it up, and they're always out to get me and talk. Here's another thing, dude. Toxic leadership has been thrown around so fucking much that I always ask, are you
The word means nothing.
Yeah, do you have
anymore.
Do you have toxic leadership, or are you the toxic soldier? There's just some,
or is it both?
Yeah, but yeah, you are in the Army, by the way. There are things that you must do in the Army, like A, you got to wake up. B, you got to show up to this little grouping of people called a formation, and then it's so easy that you're actually told what to wear. They give you instructions on what to wear. So then they give you an opportunity to work out, or as like the Army likes to call PT. And then when you do that,
I know, I miss getting paid to do that. Now I gotta find it on my own.
And then after that, they let you go and stuff like that, and you go formation, and you have times where you could go fuck off. That's not written on there's not time. I mean, come on, man. We've all shammed. How many? If you were to actually log in the sham time of an average soldier or a leader, I'm gonna go run by and blah blah blah. And then you go to work, and then you go to work. Next thing you know, you go to work. Oh fuck, man! I got to deal with this office. I'm gonna go get a quick smoke before you go do that. There's not too many civilian places that do. The Army's gonna let you. Yeah. We used to have we got a smoke pit outside the unit. You go fucking smoke, and you smoke.
This is why I smoked the whole time I was in the military, because I needed to not be working. I needed to be smoking cigarettes and like be in the smoke pit.
And the smoke pits where all the cheeseman was at, or when a senior leader would come down and want to talk to you, and then after that, you got to go to lunch for an hour and a half.
Oh my gosh, I missed that too.
You got to go to lunch for an hour and a half, and then you got back. And yeah, no one's checking up on you at 1300. You just show up, and then you do your work, you finish whatever, and then if you have an NCO or a leader that's pretty decent, it's always, all right, guys, once you're all done with this, clean it up. There's never a, hey, First Sergeant, can we leave? Or hey, we need to leave, or can we go? Usually, if you're in a good unit, it gets done, and it's done. So when we post something, or there's stuff that are issues that are coming up, because we see this a lot, is that we don't know what this kid was going through, the shooter. We don't know what this dick bag, it was deciding to do. But once all this comes out and they talk about the command climate, because someone talked about command climate, then there you go. But then after that, you get to go home. You go home, and then you repeat the cycle. And then there's some days that the military goes, get a day off. Yeah, for what? You get a 4-day weekend. A 4-day freaking weekend? And yeah, exactly that. Like someone said, and you got paid for it.
And 30 days of vacation a year.
Yeah. Now, mind you, that's where we run into the issues. Maybe not. They might not let you take it, but
they might not. Yeah, it's not like you can just call in some PTO and prepare the others. It ain't that easy. You got to have a cover sheet.
So there are some things, because we were getting in the inbox a lot, actually, and I'm on the story we're going to talk about in a minute. Is that there was a lot of soldiers and leaders that were praising the individuals that this kid should have been beat I mean, oh man, it was just, could you imagine that situation?
Someone used the D word.
It beat the fuck out of him, man. I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm surprised. I mean, of course, the situation, the way it rolled out, there were some individuals that were, while the shooting was happening, they were all taking care of their teammates while everyone else was struggling. And this guy was, there was individuals that got hit. So let's talk about the with the cover sheet. Yeah, let's talk about the individuals that freaking that kicked ass. And first off, I want to highlight is the individual. Everyone else is like, yeah, check this kid out. Everyone here is in formation, and they all got MSMs. Now look
how fast things can happen.
Okay, aside from that.
Without a suspense,
without a fucking cover sheet.
Boom, 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 signature. You can literally just put a name and a sentence and get an award done. Just want to make sure that everybody knows that can happen.
You could actually do that. You could actually do an MSM in less than 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a cover sheet. As a matter of fact, damn. So why do most S1s have like a 80-day or 90-day requirement for for a fucking MSM. Now, this is just an MSM. We think U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio and the rest of the WTF Nation Empire. This dude, these kids need to get freaking. They need to get some freaking. They need to get some soldiers medals. They actually.
Yes, I agree.
They
I think
actually
that might be take a little bit more time. But,
well, see, that's the
maybe,
thing.
Maybe a week or so.
Well, yeah, maybe a week, or something like that, or maybe had or whatever. But I would have thought that all the signatories for a soldier's medal are all right there. They're right there, right? You got division commander, you got everybody else, blah 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 blah. I don't know. Maybe Zoltan can throw out some guidance on this, but a soldier's medal, I think the HRC website, there was a lot of us looking at it too, on the way that an MSM is normally awarded. Would be something like a Good Samaritan Award. You know what I mean? It would be like something that you do for helping somebody, whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
the other part is, though, it's not just for like saving a life. And I think because of the fact that there's 5 of them, like, I don't know like the heroism in it kind of got dispersed between them. So it's like, I think it'd be hard to justify it for all 5 of them. If you're there, I didn't see exactly what happened.
Yeah, if you break down,
it's kind of hard.
If you break down the events, I could see, but they were all under fire. Let's put it this way:
right.
They were all under fire, and Master Sergeant Justin Thomas, First Sergeant Joshua Arnold. They're all. I mean, let me see. Let me just read some of the thing. After an Army sergeant opened up with his personal fire on Fort Stewart, wounding 5 others, 6 unarmed soldiers tackled the gunmen. And so soldiers who intervened in the attack and recognized were rewarded for their heroism and selfless service, which is within the criteria of the soldier's medal with danger to themselves, right? Yes. First Sergeant Joshua Arnold, senior enlisted maintenance supervisor, helped stop the bleeding of a wounded soldier, while Sergeant Robert Pacheco and Sergeant Eve Rodarte, both combat medics, provide critical medical care. Staff Sergeant Melissa Taylor, a career counselor, helped secure the scene for emergency service to arrive. They were the best in our country, and they're best among hopeless. Now look, they're the best amongst our country. Now look, all this stuff while these dude is freaking like dude's firing off, right? So this could have all happened simultaneously, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? This could have all been happening, but I could say.
Well, that's what I'm.
Go ahead.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All of this stuff is happening, and because it is such a higher level to get the soldier's medal, that is when you're going to have to write the narrative and make sure that all of those things are met. Like an MSN, it's just like, oh, I decided that this soldier deserves this, and it's just that one signature. But when you're talking soldier's medal, okay, yes, all of this may happen, but you have to write that narrative,
right?
And okay, what person did what, and yes, they may all deserve it, but it's like, okay, but you have to write all that out.
Right.
And,
Jacob Daniel says in the chat that heroism doesn't come in quantity. If you put your life on the line and say others, it's required and meets requirements. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That right there, I think that little cluster, just like for engagements that you saw for Iraq and Afghanistan, how individuals were awarded specific medals, like some of them got Bronze Stars with V, some of them got Silver Stars and all that. But this is a soldier's medal. There is no delineation for it. There's no different types of, because the situation was considered hostile, the way I read it, the way a lot of us were kind of like, okay, this all met the criteria for a soldier. Again, that is what I'm pretty sure Zoltan's going to throw some comments in there as well. But it's just like, yeah, they'll get it when they get their ETS award. Yeah, they can upgrade it. That's another thing too. There could be an interim award, like you were saying. You were saying this before. It could be an interim.
That's just, yes. So that's what I'm saying. It's very easy to just write the MSN and sign it right there. Again, that could be upgraded, or it could be maybe all 6 of these tackled them at the same time. Maybe one of them, like I said, was just standing outside waiting or helping somebody else and wasn't in a direct line of fire. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That takes that little bit of narrative. You're not going to just immediately award someone like the highest medal you can get, just based off, that's the kind of thing that usually gets a slight more investigation. So yeah, you can do what you do right then, because that all these soldiers deserve something.
Right.
So that's immediately, to make it recognized right now. So, obviously the best praise, and even when someone does something wrong, it's best to do it immediate. And then, okay, now we have a little bit more time to give them something higher.
Right. Well, I just think it's pretty cool that one soldier up there in his PT uniform, just that was pretty cool.
I hope I wonder he's just like his level of give a fuck is even worse now because like what he just had to do and he's about to get out or he's going to show up tomorrow with a beard.
The others, you know, there was a soldier that got a beard as well, had a beard as well. It's just like, it's just a criteria for it. It just kind of, like I said, it must demonstrate volunteer risk of life under conditions not involving an armed enemy. Now, in that scenario, can it be all concluded? Like, you know, how Jacob was talking about in quantity. Eligible person for obviously the performance must involve significant risk or exposure to hostile action or personal danger. Now, while this guy was being subdued, I mean, he probably was fucking firing off or whatever. Again, we don't know the exact breakdown of what was happening. I'm pretty sure that'll come out. But there was reports, and what we didn't report once we connected with law enforcement and once we shared the Fort Stewart, which I will shout out to the Fort Stewart social media accounts for being really quick and really active on social media to post the notifications that needed to be posted. Because the way it was coming out made it sound like there was 2 freaking shooters. And so for that, does that change the criteria then for the Soldier's Medal to be not awarded or awarded? Because at the time, everyone thought there was 2 shooters. Everyone thought that, you know, there was more danger. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's just kind of like the bubble thing. It's like the incident happened in this bubble. And the way I see it, this is the incident that happened. And these are the individuals that were doing it, rendering aid that could possibly be shooting. There might have been word of another shooter. You know what I mean? So that's why I was kind of like.
Well, yeah, but every time there is an active shooter like that, again, when, you know, in 2009, there was like probably 5 of them, but there was really only 1 in one building.
Right.
But not according to the news here during that time. So, you know, like I said, that's, in my opinion, that's why it was an act of terrorism, because this entire community didn't know what the fuck was going on. So again, there's all the rumor mills when the stuff goes on, and let it play out and let them actually write the narrative to get the soldiers that deserve the medals what they really deserve.
Yeah, it's just some of the stuff that everyone's been. Someone was sending us. I'm gonna read over it right now in a minute and throw it up there. Elena, agreed. Elena, they need to upgrade to the Soldier's Medal. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. We were sent this in the inbox as well. Appreciate, shout out to all the S1s and all the we do appreciate all the. I will say this: we do appreciate the Swans for sending us all this stuff and information to catch us up, because some of us did reach out and say, "Hey, this is bullshit." They saw our count that said the admins, we felt like it should have been a Soldier's Medal already. So there we go. And you look at the heroism must involve recognizable personal danger of the condition, not involving blah, 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 blah. It will not be made solely on assisting personnel as a good Samaritan. That's what we were talking about when we were talking about the MSM. Like when you help somebody in an accident scene and you render aid, that right there, I would say is justified for an MSM and not a Soldier's Medal. Now, if you were rendering aid in the middle of a highway and a freaking cars are flying and a car gets hit,
Final destination stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You got to carry the casualty across the 4 lanes of highway or something like that. Yeah, okay. But sometimes we've seen cases where individuals said that's a Soldier's Medal when it's not necessarily. But this right here,
right?
What is the definition of an armed enemy? Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
but what is the definition? Yeah, ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, this is a
philosophical
one here.
Well, I mean, because if it's an armed enemy, it should be going towards the Medal of Honor instead of
right, or Distinguished Service Cross or something like that. Armed enemy means that you are in war, you deploy.
Yes.
I mean, well, then again, I think didn't somebody get Soldier's Medal for being deployed as well? I mean, that didn't in Iraq and Afghanistan. I gotta look. I gotta research that. They did some stuff like that because I know the times of hostilities not going away and blah blah blah. So the required documents is what somebody asked us to at least post up, which we got as well. Look, CS38, blah blah blah, request blah blah blah, narrative and citation. Yep. Witness statements, which I think all this stuff. All right, Dave, take it easy, man. Look at that. They're complete, blah, blah, blah. That's why, actions of service member being recommended award, blah, blah, blah. Mailing address of physical documents, blah, blah, blah. So basically a cover sheet.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, again, all the signatories for a Soldier's Medal were there, right? You had the commander, you had the secretary of the freaking army there. They could have just said, "Hey, sir, you want to sign these Soldier's Medals?" and we'll do up the documents, and we can do a later ceremony or something like that. But I do appreciate the Army, doing an immediate freaking recognition. That I've not seen that before.
But see, that clearly recognizable personal hazard, that's the part that, is probably not clear yet, because you've got everybody moving in so many different ways yet that's what has to be written out clearly, in my opinion. Because again, I've read these, and you usually have to get a different eyewitness statement. Like I would write it and someone else that was there, and usually match, because same person seeing the same thing.
Seeing the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not. I don't know. Again, it doesn't have to be. There's no one. I don't think it ever says you have to do it like that. But that's just.
Yeah, the verbiage is crazy.
Usually, some kind of policy.
Yeah, it is. Are we talking about a different type of person seeing it, or Tim Kennedy seeing it? So, sorry, Gazinga. I had to throw a joke in there.
See what you did there.
You see what I did there? No, that's what I was wondering, because that right there, I think personally, and then there was a mouth mumble of the award presentation that's posted on W.T.F Moments. There was a little video snippet that a lot of us said, did that narrator just say what we thought that they just said? So you watch the video, you go to the timeline at U.S. Army W.T.F Moments, and you'll see the little vid. Hey, I get it. Big ceremony. Word flubber happens, and you end up saying something that you don't say, that you thought you didn't say, but you said it, and everyone's recorded it. But again, shout out to the soldiers, man. To me, I think that, no one should be buying these troops beer or whatever their preferred drinks are for a minute. You know what I mean? They should be,
right.
They should be, Supply didn't have the soldier's medal present to present the ceremony. Yeah, you ain't lying, Patrick. Yeah, exactly. Awards, do we give, it's third ID, right? Awards, we give awards? What's that? Right. Wait a minute, these are all, yeah, exactly. Oh, we were talking about, rank disparity when it comes to awarding the specific awards. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was, it's pretty funny to see to see all the comments about the individual freaking having the beard at the end of the formation.
I know. I'm like, I mean, how could he get an actual MSM with a beard?
Yeah, exactly. There's a soldier.
Why is it not shaved yet? I thought that was the standard from whatever fucking unit that was last week that we were talking about.
Oh, 3CR. Hey, we haven't forgotten.
Yeah, there you go.
The meme. The Red Panda Meme Factory the foundry is working actively on the memes for 3CR for absolutely fucking up the beard policy.
Yeah. So 3CR, there is the Secretary of the Army right there giving, is it an NCO? I can't tell. Is it NCO with a beard and MSM?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now what memo came out that said you had to shave immediately?
There was none.
Do you think that soldier's leadership would let him stand there in front of the Secretary of the freaking Army with a beard that was out of regulation?
The kid's probably going, don't highlight me, don't highlight me, don't highlight me, don't highlight me.
Oh, and then let me just go back to Chandler for a second. Do you see those leg tattoos?
Oh my God, I know, man. Look at those look at that right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that. Chandler must have been freaking. He was, Chandler was probably fucking his AUSA fucking ribbon or something, like whatever board he's on. I don't know where he's at anymore. Look at that. Yeah, that dude with the full sleeve tats and all that stuff and his PT shirt. Hey, just pin that shit on my dog tags. And then you got that sergeant right there at the end with a freaking beard. Look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine? Could you imagine his CSMs? Everyone. I mean, oh man, this had to have triggered just these two individuals. Probably triggered Big Sarge bigger than anything, man.
I can trigger some more people. Dare I say, look at all the DEI in there. We got every color, every gender. I don't know. Maybe I'll just throw that one out there too.
Oh, did you just say DEI? Oh my God.
Oh, I sure fuck did.
You just said DEI. Oh my God, you said DEI. No.
I don't know. Is that going to get us off the air?
I don't know.
Is that
I was going to kick down. I don't know. We don't censor our shit. Yeah, we don't take down our post. We'll say it. Look at that. Look at them 6 soldiers. You got. Okay. So we got women in there. We got friggin'.
We got women.
I'll say what. Yeah. Looks like she's Hispanic. Pacheco though, that dude is tall.
White man.
That kid's like the
Yep.
tallest. The kid's like the tallest one. Like he's like the whole
And
formation.
not to mention the guy with the pants worth of tattoos. I don't know what you call them, legs,
Yeah,
sleeves,
leg
legs,
sleeves, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. The diverse
Diverse
formation that you see right
to
there.
do that?
How do they manage to? Oh man, so
Oh,
yeah, exactly that, Pip. I can just imagine, stunning and brave. No, actually, these kids are. I'm just, man, I'm proud of these kids, man. So 6 soldiers, look at that shit. Oh man, this is like I said. Could you imagine these guys doing it, and then all of a sudden, I wonder how many senior NCOs or senior leaders that were probably sweating when they saw the beard and the sleeves. Like, oh shit, oh god, more so the beard. He still has his. Man, you sport that shit, Sarnt. There you go.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about, Sarnt.
No, it didn't matter when it actually came to, doing something that saved a whole bunch of fucking lives.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, somebody said one time about a beard. And, oh, is it it's preventing standards and blah blah blah. I don't know, man. Yeah, exactly, Pip. It's almost like the Army is a melting pot of diversity. Gosh, really, man.
Almost like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but some people might not think that this, we should have this.
Look at Sergeant Pacheco just going, shit, I'm in PTs and everyone's in uniform. He's probably thinking that too. He's probably like, God dang it. Look at him. Oh, man. So shout out to the soldiers and all that stuff. And like I said, I honestly think that, hopefully there's be some upgrades of some awards. And that way we can see exactly who, I mean, all of them deserve it.
All of them deserve it.
That's just it. So, now as far as old, the kid that freaking did the shooting, man, I hope, man, I heard he was.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, everyone says he's always in PTs. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see. So, Sergeant, the shooter, Sergeant Cornelius Radford. Like I said, they said they're going to let the UCMJ handle this one. So, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This may be I don't know. This might be the most watched trial ever in this, because due to the fact with social media, everyone doing their freaking did you see everyone doing their stitches about it? Oh my god.
You know what? I have not had time. I'm so behind on all of my social media right now.
I gotta.
And if I owe you messages back, I apologize. I'll get there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that I'm laying the right vernacular out when I say stitches. Stitches are when the kids, these old timers, old sarts, big sarts. Stitches are soldiers are on social media doing these short things called reels. And these reels are pretty much little rant videos, like how the old vet bros used to rant in trucks.
I don't think you got all the vernacular correct there.
Well, that they do stitches, right? And they're ranting on a stitch. And the stitch is an explanation of what they feel is right or wrong. You know what I mean?
Stitch is when you've got another video and you have that video going and you're like commenting on the video.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, it's basically your video. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're yeah. Okay, whatever. If I fucked it up, I fucked it up. Don't. But everyone's like, hey, can we see the tattoos? Yeah, hang on. I don't know.
Or you have the video side by side with your video reacting to that video.
Yes, that's what a stitch is exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, well, I'm sort of kind of right. So everyone's
sort of kind of right.
Sort of kind of right. Shut up.
When you get the kids in here, explain this.
Yeah, if it's not Spanky breaking balls, it's you guys breaking balls. So, So everyone's talking about the beard, and everyone's talking about the awesome tats, and there's the individuals when they got their. There it is, right there. So look at those sleeves. Look at those, man. All those, man. There are probably some sergeant majors just busting veins in their foreheads when they saw this. Why is he in PT? Everyone's why is he in PT? Why is he in PT? Why is he in PT?
Why didn't he shave his beard?
Yeah, why didn't he shave his beard? Why didn't he shave his beard? Why didn't he shave his beard? Oh man!
He could at least put on his PT pants and cover up the blade.
Where's his PT belt? How come he doesn't have his PT belt? Why isn't he? Why isn't he?
Notice that.
Why isn't he in the Martin Standard?
Why is his hair that long?
Yeah. Why is his hair? Why does he have hair? How come he looks like that? Why is that beard? What the? No. Why isn't this grass? How come these? Oh, you're in PTs. You should do that. Well, why is this shoe? Why is he wearing black socks? Raymond Chandler think he's bad soldier. You know, what was that Viva La Vargas when he does a little skit? Raymond Chandler thinks he needs to have beer. So yeah, the tattoos. Yeah, I'm serious, man. This is
his pressure is probably way up.
Oh, dude, every single song. And if you look at the comments at WTF Moments, oh my God, everyone was, this guy's got a beard. Why is he, blah, blah. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, yeah. So everyone's like, but we're going to take a break right quick. We have 2 more stories, and then that'll be it. Now, one story, it just hit me. It just came up in my feed that I forgot to talk to Spanky about. I was going to stank us. Spanky.
He does this
and so sorry, Spanky. So it was the other story we're talking about. But we got 2 other stories that directly reflect some of the, you'll see what happens. And then we're going to give you guys a tidbit on information security. And make sure you guys are good to go because, we can see you. And if you're not, paying attention, good Lord have mercy. So take a break, smoke them if you got them. Get some leg tattoos. Grow your beard out. Oh, man. Everyone should get the same beard that NCO has. Everyone should grow their face out like that. Let's do it.
By next Friday.
Yep, exactly. I want to see it. Yeah, by next Friday. All right. Y'all take a break. Smoke if you got them. Hit the head. Hit the latrine shots.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
A candle, not a big fireplace. It's a girl with blonde hair and tears down her face. It's a lack of emotion, but a devil so warm, with a sense of elation and souls being torn. Thought she was the problem, but I came to find that the thorns and the horns had always been mine. The devil in you and the devil in me are just part of the problem, as problems tend to be. You don't need to explain, we can both feel the pain. It's alright to lose faith, just don't lose this embrace, this devil in me. This devil in me. He met with my mother, said he's a son of a gun, and anybody who knows him is destined to run. Plays the blues like he owns it, and breaks hearts like it's fun. But a lock is away when he's found the one, and he's cursed to the psycho, but he won't know he's there, since I won't let him die until his moment of despair. You don't need to It's alright to lose faith. Just don't lose this embrace, this devil in me. This devil in me.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
hanging out with Sorts, doing Sort things with Sorts. Oh, man. And, of course, in our continuing news of things going on in the Army.
You might not have been right, or you might not have been wrong with the things going wrong in the Army.
Well, things going right, things going wrong? Yeah, you ain't lying. Oh, man. Well, I will say this. There's a soldier out at Fort Bliss, Texas, an Army tank crewman who tried to give freaking secrets to Ivan. He really tried. This dude like really wanted to freaking like help Ivan out. And everyone was like, oh shit. Even the Department of Justice got involved. That's how bad it was. The guy he was talking talking about let's see. Let's just go ahead and go with the Department of Justice reading. There you go.
Right.
Yeah. So Fort Bliss, a soldier arrested and charged with export violations, espionage, and export violation. Active duty soldier stationed at Fort Bliss arrested yesterday, I should say, on criminal charges of attempted transmission of national defense information to a foreign adversary and an attempted export of controlled technical data without a license. According to the court documents, Taylor Adam Lee, 22 years old, holds a top secret clearance, SCI, from approximately May 2025. Through the president, Lee sought to establish his Army credentials and send defense information. U.S. defense. He tried to do that. I'm kind of a big deal card, I guess.
Right.
To Russia.
There's a tanker there, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, there you go, tanker.
Wait.
Yeah. First time listening. We'll see how long it lasts. Okay, well, that's what she said there, Chad. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to WTF Nation Radio. Sorry, WTF Open Stars time. We have other shows and other days of the week. So if you don't like this one, you can always go to another one, a different day, because we'll have different shows.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the only day you had to listen to words come out of my mouth.
Yeah. He sought to establish U.S. Army credentials and send U.S. defense information to Russia's Ministry of Defense. He allegedly transmitted export-controlled technical information on the M1A2 Abrams tank online and offered assistance to Russian Federation. You fucking traitor. Ivan Sibin,
And this
piece
was
of
because
shit.
he wanted to Russian citizenship, right?
Yeah. Stating that the U.S. is not happy with me for trying to expose their weaknesses. You little shitbag. I'm just gonna call this guy names as we roll through.
We might as well.
Little fucking borscht loving motherfucker. Anyways, and added at this point, and according to the Department of Justice reading. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you guys the reading inside the chats so you guys can see it for yourselves. That he was even willing. Oh, hey, you know what? That's a good point there. I'm proud. Hey, there you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Thanks. We got Keith in the chats right there. Who's Keith?
Oh yeah, I was just about. I don't know. I was about to drop that in Discord and look at me. I don't know. Oh, let me
yeah, you don't have to do it right now. Yeah, go to if you go to the chats, you will see that we have a Discord. All the familiar faces that are in there. That's like one of the really old Discord too that has been revitalized, and CQ's been rebuilding up and stuff like that. And we're in there goofing around. So I'll just check out the link. So this little shitbag here even said, at this point, I'd even volunteer to assist the Russian Federation when I'm there in any way. Huh? What? Huh? An in-person meeting between Lee, who we believe was representative of the Russian government. Lee allegedly passed an SD card to the individual, proceeded to provide detailed overview of documents and information contained on the SD card, including documents and information on the M1A2 Abrams, another armored fighting vehicle used by the U.S. military in combat operations. Several of these documents contain technical data that Lee did not have authorized to provide. Oh, authorization to provide, of course. Other documents in the SD cards marked as CUI and featured banner warnings and dissemination controls. Throughout the meeting, he stated that the information on the SD card was likely sensitive and likely classified. I'm kind of he was definitely little shitbag was definitely using that "I'm kind of a big deal" card. Definitely, probably.
I mean, our rank structure is not secret. You can just Google that real quick.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they knew he wasn't a big deal.
Well, not only that, he was under the guise of thinking that he was giving it to somebody in the Russian military or in Russia. So he would believe that the person that he was giving information to was Ivan.
I know. But I mean, that's just it. Like, how did this 22-year-old, like, fully adult male not realize that they would know he's not a big deal? Like, that does not comprehend in my mind. It just doesn't. But I guess if you're the kind of person that's going to give, I don't know, secrets about a tank to Russia to become a Russian citizen, none of that comprehends in my mind. So whatever.
Well, I don't even think.
Sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like we're posting a fucking alert roster or something like that.
Right.
This kid was giving technical stuff.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is, like, how does that, like,
right?
How does he not know that he's not a big deal?
Right.
Nobody would believe that.
Well, the thing is, again, now I know for a fact that the agents that were probably waiting to set this kid up for this thing were probably going, "Oh my God, he's an idiot. this motherfucker, this guy's really gonna do it. He's really gonna give us a fucking TM or a counseling packet or something. What is this guy doing? You know, is he really gonna do that? Like, is he really think he's that much of a big deal?" The CUI markings, I have been to conferences and conferences have posted documents, CUI, on the big bad internet. On Al Gore's internet, they have posted CUI markings for briefings, at associations, and you can look right at it. People share it. It's posted all over Twitter. So I don't know what the exact specifics of what he posted or what he was giving, what he thought he was giving CUI. He could have been giving him a fucking alert roster or something like that, or whatever. I don't know. You remember, it's not a big deal unless it's used against you. To Ivan. Like, again, why were you thinking of doing that shit to Ivan? Quote, Lee allegedly violated his duty to protect the United States in favor of providing national defense information to the Russian government. Damn little fucking shit, said Stephen J. Jensen, assistant director in charge of the FBI's Washington field office. Quote, the FBI is steadfast in our commitment to protect U.S. national security and bring justice to those who seek to undermine. You little shit. I hope you little shit. I can't say this enough. Little punk.
No, you cannot.
You cannot
come up with a harder word.
Yeah, active shooters and this guy. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying to Insomniac. It's got me heated. Gotta fan myself with my AER propaganda again.
Yes.
Oh, make sure you donate to AER. Make sure you donate to AER. They got a new reader out too, celebrating celebrating Army 250 with a little golf thing going. Supporting soldiers and their families since 1942. Make sure you donate to AER. What's happening in Fort Carson? What about Fort Carson, Aiden?
It's a post in Colorado. That's all I know right now. They usually have big ass hail. No, there's really cool winters.
Oh, I know. You've seen some of the videos of them shits. When like one time the main page posted that all the damage from that one town that got freaking. Hey, can we talk about Fort Carson? You have to be specific. You have to be Pacific on that, Aiden. Get it? But anyways, dropped apparently a bomb threat. Yeah, that's another thing too. Apparently, but there was not enough reported. I don't know if we didn't see enough or it was only one person saying, hey, there might be a bomb threat and nothing else of either EOD or suspicion. Again, it goes back to the active shooter thing. Once it's verified and once we know that there's something like that, it'll get posted. But there was nothing really, none of them really posted. Suspicious packages? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Susan says whores, all of them. Damn, girl, shit. Anyways, so a little shit stick. This is what he looks like. This is what he looks like right here. Yeah, look at that. Let me get a bigger picture of this kid right here.
Oh yeah, them eyebrows give it away. There's definitely.
Yeah, there we go.
It's not right with the eyebrows.
Well, there you go. Suspicious packages. Yeah, found at Fort Carson. Yeah, there wasn't really anything that was alerted to us. I could see the article right there, but nothing really hit other than the fact there were just some suspicious. I'm fumbling on my words because I'm pissed off seeing this fucking Ivan face. Suspicious. So this is the picture of the little traitor here. I'm pretty sure Task and Purpose is going to come out with some more information as everyone starts digging into the background of this little shit. fuck's? I mean, again, look, guys, Ivan already knows, like you said. Oh, it's a developing story. Okay, so it's just really just happening now. Okay. Oh, there you go. Developing story. There you go. I don't know. As of what time, K-Mill? That's kind of.
I am looking at all the local stuff there, and I can't find anything.
Just a little comment. The USA is not happy for me. Is not happy with me for trying to expose. Man, shut up, you little bitch. Bitch, shut up. I always piss.
You got ISIS pressure up,
dude. I just hate
it. Chandler's pressure up,
dude.
We've got every sergeant major and first sergeant and big sergeant's pressure up.
We got 3 CRs pressure up.
Yes, and now
punk bitch.
We got ISIS pressure up tonight.
No, I just. It's always these guys that are specialists that are, that fucking. I don't know. They think themselves of that importance that they feel like they have to betray their country. And so, yeah, it was posted on Carson's page about 4 hours ago. Huh. Wow. Man, we only saw the traffic. I think we've only saw one. And again, we don't have we don't have anybody there that's at Fort Carson. Most of the people that we have are at Hood, Bragg, Drum, JBLM.
Liberty. I would never call it Bragg. Sorry,
Yes.
it'll always be Liberty to me.
Should never been named Liberty anyways. So this little shit here, I'm kind of a big deal, blah blah blah. So again, once the story gets, I'm pretty sure this story is just being released, and I'm pretty sure that the task purpose is gonna go in the weeds in here. Who wants to put money down that Specialist Taylor was a Alex Jones fan? Yeah. Again, it's always these little shits that think that important. I mean, just Stitch coming.
Oh, it's still ongoing, I guess.
Let's see. Let's go to.
Okay.
Fort Carson.
Crow's Foot area on Butts Road until further notice.
Isn't that
And I guess they're rerouting traffic. I don't know the gates there though. There it is. I found.
There we go.
But I'm trying to find like stuff from that's on their main stuff. I was trying to.
Someone get him a gay frog patch. Yeah, exactly that. All right, there we go. Choo choo. Thank you for the links. All right. Yeah, so was that 4 hours ago? Yeah.
Yeah, and they haven't updated it. And I'm looking. I think as far as I can tell, there's just some gates closed, and they're still I don't know, figuring out what the packages are, and they haven't updated anything.
Yeah. I'm just looking at it right now. 4 hours. Everyone's making a joke saying that. Let me guess. They waited 12 hours for EOD to show up.
That could be it too. They could be busy and not make it.
And also, I'm not seeing anything else. It's been just static like that. It's just been sitting there.
Yeah. And I can't find anything in the off-post local news either. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know why this didn't get more juice. So this is updated.
So I'm hoping that means that it's really not something too concerning, because like in the airport, you see a package, you report it. Hopefully, I don't know, obviously. So I'm just.
No, you're right. It almost becomes
trying to be optimistic.
Yeah. It's not an active scene like an active shooter. You know what I mean? Where it's a fluid event. It's a suspicious package. Everyone's looking at it. All right. Yeah, this is as of 4 hours ago. Facebook page around 3 p.m. Fort Carson time. Yeah, it's updated about 2 hours ago. So there's not been much other than it's just been rerouting. It's just I don't know. So
I don't know.
This is a developing situation, of course, like you said. Yeah, no, man. Appreciate the highlight, man. I mean, we'll observe it, but it's like I said, we'll see what's up. I don't want to say it's almost routine, but it's almost routine. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, let's go back to that little shit. Ivan freaking Simp.
That fucker.
Yeah.
I just got his pressure down a little.
So Brigadier General Sean Stinson, the head of the U.S. Army Counterintelligence Command, said in a statement, Thanks to the hard work of our Army counterintelligence and command and special agents and our FBI partners, soldiers who violate their oath, will become insider threats. And exactly. Will be caught, brought to justice. Yes. We will continue to protect Army personnel and safeguard equipment. If anyone on our Army team sees suspicious activity, you must report it as soon as possible. Amen to that, end quote. General Sean Stinson, Brigadier General Sean Stinson, head of the Army Counterintelligence Command. A meme is not an insider threat. Counter to popular belief. Unlike, right, TJ Trent, the guy that fucking said that we were a bunch of freaking insider threats.
I don't know, man, because I share some pretty spicy ones.
We share the sauce, man. We share the sauce. So we'll keep eyes out on the on that suspicious package. Yeah, the Carson situation. I appreciate you guys bringing it up. Yeah, again, there was only one instance about it. I think I saw in the inbox. Hey, you guys know what's going on in Carson? And we're like, no, tell us what's up. And then we're like, no, we're not tracking that. So the next story kind of has a little bit of a, I don't know, WTF Inception type of thing, I guess you would say. There was a memorandum that went out that said, you will stop bay tossing, which a lot of individuals who may not been in the military very long or civilians do not understand the connotation of what bay tossing is. And it was the commander of one station unit training at Fort Benning, Georgia, directed drill sergeants to stop bay tossing with trainees, but the move was quickly rescinded. You guys might have seen the chatter and the memorandums posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments. And the incident that happened was the fact that there was some bay tossing. There was some bay tossing that was happening that was posted on social media. There's a bunch of things that I think should not be posted on social media. Drill sergeants doing drill sergeanting, assessments and selection in the special operations community doing their thing. Events that happen like at U.S. Army, a sniper school, ranger school, assessment and selection for SOF. I don't think those things should be. How do I say that? I don't think those things should be blasted out on social media because of the connotation that it leads. And some people might misinterpret it. Now, the image that we're going to show you was of the alleged tossing. No, it's not alleged. It was the tossing that happened. And it's something that me and Spanky talked about. We're kind of like both sides on it. Bay tossing is good when you're teaching a lesson on how, like, i.e., make your fucking bed, right?
Don't make your bed right, toss the bed.
You don't make your bed right, toss the bed. You don't make your freaking, you don't have your boots online, then freaking, you kick the boots out of the and everyone's like freaking whatever, right?
Right. No damage is what we're getting
at. Damage is exactly. Damage is what we're getting at. Now, the flipping of the beds that you see on the left side of the image, right there where my ugly mug is at. Hang on, let me go ahead and remove myself from the picture. There we go. There, you see the left side of the columns where all the bunks are knocked over to one side? I can see that. Yep. Yeah. But what I don't understand is the lotion part.
Right.
It's like these kids have a finite amount of time to do what they got to do in their schedules. And adding to that, I think is fucked up. Squirting all their freaking lotions and shampoos or whatever looks like water right there in the middle or whatever. I think that's overboard.
I think that is costing the money that you don't know what any of those soldiers' financial situations
Right.
is
This right here,
especially as a brand new
soldier. This right here could have been handled with an ass chewing. Like, what the fuck you guys doing? Don't be doing this shit. But according to, of course, I always get told the Trade Act Regulation 350-6 that I always get thrown in my face every time, whatever. But yeah, I kind of like, okay, I can kind of see this right here being not reprimanded, but don't do this again.
I think they should know better than to like.
No, that's what I'm saying. They should be like all told. They should have their asses chewed out, and they should be told, don't do this shit again because, like I was saying, like you said, this costs money. These kids, are on a finite schedule. They should have their schedules. They should have their schedules are really limited. Don't be fucking doing this shit. And all that.
They shouldn't be damaging those soldiers' personal property.
Right. Right.
That's the problem here.
Right.
Like again, tossing a bunk, you're not damaging or government property even or their property. That's teaching them a lesson. You don't know how to make a bed, do it again.
Right.
Don't
right. Yeah.
Toss that bunk every freaking day.
Yeah. Yeah. The lotion stuff. That's where I draw the line. That's where I could see but that could have been done. Like I said, it could have been an ass chewing. They could have gotten all the drill sergeants together. Like, what the fuck you guys think you're doing? Blah, 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 blah. Don't post that shit on fucking blah, blah, blah on Facebook. Don't post it on fucking TikTok, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then I don't want to see any fluids on the fucking floor. I will say this. I understand tossing fucking bunks, tossing fucking whatever. But adding to it with the way they did it, like you seen that image, that's different. So a memorandum came out quick. Memorandum right there says, you will not toss. And immediately it was rescinded. Immediately rescinded. Like I don't know, 24 hours or some shit like that. After it was posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments, then it got posted. It was, I don't know, maybe it might have, I don't know, simmered for a little bit before another memorandum came out revoking it. We got the yeah, exactly that. Zoltan saw the errors in his way. Yeah, I again, and then the once he said, hey, it was top, blah blah blah. Obviously, that really drew fire, and so again, it was like,
well, it's been a long time since I've read TRADOC 350-6, because it's been a long time since I've been in a training environment.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure that there would probably be something already in there that would cover.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why you didn't need that memo.
Yeah.
They don't do this.
Yeah. It's like it's like one of those things to where they're, again, going back to the implied. That's what people were saying. I mean, that one time we posted that video of U.S. Army Sniper School, and they were going through their stuff. Everyone freaked out.
Yeah. Because again, there's even if you're tossing like a wall locker, if you're throwing, like, if they don't have their clothes folded right, throwing all that out there is still not damaging it or anything else. Like, that's where my problem with all of this is. And if you're a drill sergeant and you did not know better, then yeah, you deserve to get your ass chewed.
Right.
And like, you deserve to have corrective training on it too. Like, how do you not know not to damage like government or a soldier's property?
Right.
So, like, I'm pretty sure that that's covered in 350-6 somewhere.
Yes.
Like, if you can't call a soldier a fuckhead anymore, and you can't like destroy their property, like, so yeah.
That's my question. Why can't you?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, if you can't call them a fuckhead, I'm pretty sure you can't squirt their lotion on their floor.
Well, I mean, yeah. How are they? Pip goes, how are they going to put lotion on their skin now? They're going to get their hose. They're going to get their hose now. What are you talking about? What? Are they going to get the hose? Oh, I get the joke now. Put the lotion on the skin.
We got there, Pip.
Yeah, we got there. Yeah. So again, I'm just kind of like, I agreed. Like, everyone's agreeing with us as well in the chats. Is like, hey, I got it. Don't fucking destroy property. Don't destroy stuff like that. Because that, you might as well just, again, seeing that scene that we had posted, then yeah, gotcha.
That's fucked up. I'm gonna go fuck up their room. You know how it.
Okay. Susan says it's nice RC representation of the state of the world. The picture speaks, bro. They embrace the trauma bonding. You know, that's the thing too. I'm glad you brought that up. The trauma bonding. There is some trauma bonding behind it, right?
Yes, there is. But they could have done that by, tossing everything in that barracks without damaging their property, and it still took them fucking 5 hours to put it all back together again, and they could have done it without damaging shit. So still don't fucking excuse it.
Okay, can I say this then? Tossing has a sexual connotation. I'm just gonna say it.
Especially when you're squirting lotion all over.
Yeah, exactly. You're talking about squirting lotions and fluids, and you start tossing, and you start going,
you're squirting water everywhere.
Yeah, it's like
all wet.
It's all nice and slick and ditty-ish, and you. What do you call that? What kind of tossing is it? What do you mean by tossing? Say tossing.
I mean, there's no salad involved. Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You're just kind of like, there's some tossing and stuff like that. Zoltan.
Let's get this part clear too, drill sergeants. Don't do that to the privates either.
Yeah, exactly. Zoltan says, catch me up. Did I miss anything? No, not really. We just talked about tossing. We're talking about.
Yeah,
see, that's what I'm saying. Talk about tossing. Listen to that. Yeah, it's like a new. It sounds like a new WTF Moments After Dark show. You want to go barracks tossing?
We haven't done one of those in a long time.
It's coming.
We haven't done after hours in a long time.
Yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming. Exclusively. Everyone's like tossing salad. No, we're not talking about tossing salad.
No, just barracks.
Just barracks. Matter of fact, yeah. See, what comments are you talking about? Have you ever seen comments like CQ? Yeah, I can see comments like CQ. Hang on. There you go. See, there's comments right there. See, there you go. You got your comments. There was. You can't. I mean,
what am I missing?
Yeah.
Whose comment am I missing?
No, somebody asked my secret.
Oh.
Cue the slow Kenny G. Zoltan getting old school there with Kenny G. Oh, Zoltan. Yeah. Whoa.
Snacks and everything now.
Hey, you want to go? You want to go to? You want to do some tossing? What? Come on, let's go do some barracks tossing.
Let's go.
Let's go do some barrack tossing.
I don't know. Get the buffer first.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Midget tossing. Oh man. So there you go. So I was reconnecting the chats. That's when someone was asking me about that. So when you saw the little thing pop up about restream, so I connected the chats, and I can connect it just like CQ can. Everyone's like talking about how can you connect it? How can you
doing all this tech shit? I don't
all CQ does is
I just sit here.
All CQ says is hey, check this out, Ice. You could do this. I'm like, okay, give me the link, and then I do it. The next thing you know, all my internet's not working.
See, he's infiltrating your space.
He's doing a good job. I'm just saying. But yes, you can. Specifically, I don't do the comments sometimes because obviously, if you're looking through small screens or something like that, then the way the format of the chat looks like, unless some people watch it on their TV. I was told that I'm watch. That's like their family entertainment. It's like they're watching Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus, and then they go, "Oh, Sergeant Time's coming on," and we're seeing it on the big screen.
And that's why I don't get on camera because it's family friendly.
Barracks tossing with Spanky and Ice. Sergeant Time.
There you go. Gotta ride that buffer.
Yeah. Ooh, man. Oh, I'm gonna ride that buffer. Oh, it's not just simple green for nothing, girl.
No. Extra pine salt.
Extra pine. Yeah, exactly. Who the freak?
All right, Sergeant Major.
Yeah, exactly. One Punch Dad makes an appearance. Who the freak? What's the smell? You can't call them mints anymore? Oh, okay. Well, there it is.
Oh, no.
There you go.
I don't think so. Damn it, Pip! It's your fault.
Yeah, but yeah, can you little people anymore? I'm getting. That's the thing. I'm getting. Let's put it this way. Sometimes
extra
when you
small?
extra small, yeah, extra small skin sacks, little meat bags. Anyways, this is Serge's time.
That lemon pledge.
Yeah, where's this time? Yeah, exactly that. It's time for that lemon pledge. We are on Sergeant's Time today. You're listening to Sergeant's Time, U.S. Army WTF Moments, and WTF Nation Radio's NCOPD-ish thing for Army things and Army news, only on Thursdays. And of course, we got other shows. We got Friday FTX. We got Weekend Co-ops, Nemo and the crew. All this right here, this graphic is going to change significantly because remember we were talking about WTF Moments After Dark. There's going to be some exclusive items only being shared on YouTube. Hopefully that doesn't get bumped out. And X. So X and YouTube are going to be the only ones that are going to be, if you watch Ice on your TV, you can see the pores. I was about to say, I'm surprised. Watch it in IMAX. And you might think my nose is going to knock your fucking drink down. Anyways, but these shows are going to change. So Sports Bar, Smoke Pit. So the only constants we have right now are going to be the Monday edition with myself and Massey. Tuesday, Michael Kataskio, also known as CQ, with the Angry Elf and Mad Mike. And, of course, Sergeant's Time with me and Spanky. But all the other shows, everything's going to start, changing up. So this is the show lineup. That's what I'm telling you right now. So, Sunday, the Sports Bar, Coach and King Smith are coming back. And so they're coming back soon. I can't wait to see what they got going on. Smoke Pit, Sarns. I think, isn't Radar on assignment? Isn't he on Sturgis or some shit like that?
I think yes, that's it.
That's what it was.
Bike week and all
yeah,
that.
bike week. Yeah. So you're gonna see some pictures and some check-ins from Sturgis. Right now, we're also at DEF CON, and which is the big hacking things with our very own OPSEC Monkey, and he's out there doing some stuff, and he's going to be releasing some content that is going to be posted as well of some of the work that he does behind the scenes in chasing and hunting child predators. And so I'm looking forward to see what that what those are going to be. That's going to be some awesome episodes. I can't wait to see that. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. We got DEF CON. We also got some stuff going on with the VFW. Wait, hang on. Isn't Nemo doing something too?
I believe so. Everybody's so busy.
Yeah, everyone's busy. We got another event happening tomorrow. Wait. As a matter of fact, let me triple double check. Let me see what we got going on tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the crew going out to we got the VFW convention going on with Combat Tested Gaming Fan Expo Chicago. Yeah, we got dude. Wait, look at that. So you see that? You got Keith going to the freaking whatever. We're gonna have to So it's gonna be in Columbus, Ohio, August 9th to the 13th. The 126th VFW National Convention. There's going to be some talking, some networking, and stuff happening. There's going to be some live streams going on. There's going to be some networking discussions. The way we are, there's going to be some heated discussions too, because we got a lot of stuff talking about. There's a lot of initiatives and issues that the veteran community, I think, needs to get put on the highlights. So you're going to see a lot of familiar faces. Nemo's going to be out and about. We got Kit Man for Fan Expo Chicago. Bruh, we're busy. So
I'm out of breath listening to that. No, really. No, it's just a lot going on.
Well, I was just saying, that's why I said getting off one plane and it's all hot. My only thing to this is the weather. God dang, it's just this flying in the summer. It's just So, all right. So, like I said, make sure you share, like, and follow. As my kid says, hit the thumbs up and subscribe, because he watches a creator, and that's what he says. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And so he's little man's not little anymore, but
no, he's not.
We are broadcasting live on 5 different platforms: X at WTFNationRadio.com, 2 YouTube pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTFNationRadio.com, 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. Some World War II USO pole dancers. Whoa, hold that. What was that? What was that, Mike? We got some World War II pole dancers. Are they going to be USO? Are they going to be of age, or are they going to be models imitating of age? Because I don't want to of age. There's going to be some old ladies freaking doing some swinging on some stripper poles. Got to make sure they're safe. I want to break a hip. So
you can be getting him sidetracked with strippers. What's going on here?
Exactly. Strippers? Oh yeah. Nothing wrong with strippers. Lap dance is always.
I didn't say there's anything wrong. I was like, you just be getting sidetracked.
Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked by strippers. Yeah, because everybody knows that a lap dance is better when a stripper's crying. Anyways,
oh.
Sorry, that was a Monday edition comment.
Yes, it was.
All right, y'all have a good night. Again, make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the likes, and check out the Discord that you see in the chat. We're gonna do another post and get you guys on Discord, because now that's starting to get re-energized and bumped up. So kind of think like the Discord, like the old chats. There's going to be some technology going into the Discord, like the whole old chats used to be. So you're going to be able to see in the future, you're going to be able to see U.S. Army. You're going to see the podcast being played exclusively in the Discord. So it's going to be pretty fun. Just like it's more moderated too. We don't have to worry about doing too much heavy moderation, because Discord will assist us as well. So anyhow. Thanks for showing up. Spank, you got anything else before we hoot?
No, y'all stay delicious. We'll be back next Thursday.
Ooh, yeah, exactly. Don't toss too much. All right, have a good one. See you.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Welcome to WTF Nation Radio, where we bring the fight to you. In the camps of the barracks where the madness reigns. WTF, zero dark 30, no time to complain. Push ups in the mud, feel the muscle strain. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Hilltops in the desert, sandstorms in our eyes. Memories for breakfast, no room for lies. Rock marches through the night under starless skies. Brothers and sisters we rise. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Drill sergeant's fury echoing in the air. Discipline and duty we all must bear. Battle bodies by our side in the fight we share. In the face of danger we dare. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Zones and firefights, adrenaline's rush. Silent nights, broken by the enemy's hush. Medics on the move in the heat of the crush. In the heart of battle we trust. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. Memories in our mind. Brothers lost but never left behind. Army WTF moments in the stories we find. In the Army's embrace, we're forever entwined. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Through the smoke and the flames we rise again. In the heart of the storm we find our sin. Battle buddies by our side, our men. In the Army's legacy we transcend.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.